What is going on, guys? This is Daniel, and today we'll be taking a look at one of the most interesting players in the NBA this season. Rajon Rondo had a very disappointing season last year with the Celtics and the Dallas Mavericks. Can he help out the Sacramento Kings? I've watched a few of his preseason games and I now have a decent feel of what kind of player he'll be for the Kings this season. Let's get to it. Let's start on offense with the pick and roll, and if the defense goes over the ball screen and plays basic pick and roll defense, Rondo will pick you apart. He's a great passer, hitting the roll man, and here you see him hitting Cousins with the pocket pass. Rondo plays with great pace and is very patient, and here he again finds Cousins. Teams should go under his ball screens, forcing him to shoot, which didn't happen much in the preseason. Instead, he was able to facilitate, and here is a nice skip pass to the corner for a three. Teams know Rondo is a pass-first point guard, so off the pick and roll, they'll often give him a lane to score, daring him, and it was nice to see Rondo capitalize on a few of these occasions. Here you see him kiss it off the glass, and this time Markieff Morris never stops ball and Rondo goes in for the easy score. What Rondo will need to avoid are the jumpers off of the pick and roll, as there will be times where the defense completely sags off and he needs to avoid these type of shots. But for the most part, Rondo was excellent in the pick and roll with the exception of a few plays like this one. As mentioned, teams won't pay a lot of attention to Rondo the scorer, and this will open up lanes, and he showed a nice ability to take advantage of it in the preseason, driving where the help defense isn't strong. Now everyone knows Rondo is a poor shooter, so let's talk about the effect that has on his team because it's significant. And here you see Eric Bledsoe sprint to help one pass away off of Rondo, stopping McLemore, and it results in a Rondo miss. Notice how the Spurs double Cousins with no consequence because they are doubling off of Rondo. The Kings get great ball movement here and a drive, but the Suns are able to help off of Rondo, and that shot is a win for the defense. Maybe worse though is the fact that Rondo still takes jump shots early in the shot clock on occasion, and sometimes these shots will go in, but most of the time they won't, and this is just bad shot selection. Rondo's passing also shines outside of the pick and roll, and here he delivers a pinpoint pass to Gay coming off a screen. This time when the defense is scrambled, he finds Cauley-Stein out of the pack for the easy score. And this time a bullet pass finding Gay cutting. But there is no doubt he can get careless with the ball, and here he simply throws it away. Let's move on to transition, and here he nicely finds Gay for the open three. This time on a 2-on-1, he finds Gay for the alley-oop. A really nice pass ahead here, he takes one dribble and boom, it's up to McLemore who finishes. But this time he tries to push it ahead to Cousins, which puts Boogie in a terrible position, and he turns it over. And I get that it was preseason, but there were just several times in transition where he delivered careless passes, forcing it, and that obviously did not help his team. And just like in the half court, if teams are not willing to pay much attention to him as a scorer, he can take advantage of that on occasion. Now, unlike most point guards, Rondo does add some value as an offensive rebounder. Here you see he nicely goes up and gets a miss. This time it's after running a pick and roll where he's jogging back on defense but finds himself in a great position to grab the board. But I'm not a huge fan of point guards going after the offensive boards because that often hurts the transition defense. Here Rondo goes for it, doesn't get the rebound, and that allows Phoenix to run in transition. Now let's move on to defense, and one thing that stood out was how good Rondo was with his hands and stripping the ball loose. Here he nicely strips Chandler, making Phoenix reset. This time, not a good job by Rondo as he doesn't box out anyone, but he can make up for it by stripping Allen Crabbe. And just a tremendous job here on the pick and roll as he anticipates the pocket pass coming, deflects it, which results in a transition opportunity for the Kings. Let's talk about Rondo's off-ball defense, and he does a very nice job of rotating from the weak side, especially on post-ups. Here he nicely doubles Leonard in the post, and then watch how he sprints back to his man McCollum, runs him off the three-point line, and it results in a traveling call. But he is prone to gambling on defense, and here he goes for the steal, doesn't get it, but great help defense to bail Rondo out. And this time, for some reason, he's so intent on doubling the post and getting a steal that he helps one pass away, and this results in a series of unnecessary rotations, and Devin Booker hits a three. he doesn't really gamble here, he just simply gets backdoored easily for the dunk. Also, I didn't bring up his on-ball defense because it was just solid, not bad, not great, no place that really stood out. So there you have it, guys. This year, I see Rondo being a top 15, top 20 point guard. I think he makes a little bit of a rebound, though things do have the potential to go awry, as his careless passing could be a problem. And if teams go all out, sacking off of him on defense, that could also be a serious issue, because if you're the Kings, you do not want him shooting from the outside. Well, thanks for watching, and see you next time.